I'm here with my Urban's egg boiler. Let's see if we can cook some ramen in a pot on this egg boiler.
Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem.
I have about 2 cups of water in this Stanley camping pot on top of this Urban's egg boiler. I also do have some water in the bottom of the egg boiler. This will not cook without water in the bottom of the egg boiler. I tried it and it just shuts itself off. So I said, okay, let's put some water in the bottom and let's see what happens. It's making quite a bit of noise because the water underneath the pot is evaporating and cooking and making lots of noise. So that's what the noise is from. And here's what's going on inside of the pot. So the pot's only been on here about a minute, and I think I see some little bubbles starting to form in the bottom of the pot. I just put the cover on the pot and it should help the water come up to a rolling boil. It's been 5 minutes. And there's a whole lot of shaking going on the bottom here. As the water underneath is boiling. You want to be really careful because you don't want to be burned by boiling water. And then here's the water inside, starting to heat up, but definitely not at a boil yet. You definitely want to make sure that you don't get splattered with the boiling water, and you want to make sure that there's enough surface area around this unit so that any boiling water that happens to like spit out of it or splatter out of it is not going to hurt anyone or damage anything. Once again, this is just an experiment. The bottom is boiling really, really rapidly. I just added some more water. Maybe it'll calm it down a little bit, or maybe it'll make it worse. I'm surprised that the pot is not more stable. Especially because it has about 2 cups of water in it. The water inside is steaming, it's not boiling. This is my favorite brand of ramen right now. It is Koyo, and this is Asian vegetable ramen. It says reduced sodium. They have this in a few different flavors. It has heirloom grains. This one is vegan. And it says it has 31% less sodium than regular Asian vegetable ramen. I normally don't even use the full flavor packet that comes in here. But for ramen, the ingredients are really clean. So the organic noodles are just organic wheat flour and sea salt. And then for the soup packet, this one has sea salt, Chinese mushroom powder, onion and garlic powder, garlic, chili pepper, ginger, snow peas, sweet red bell pepper, green onion, black pepper, and kombu powder. So it's way, way better than your typical supermarket brand of ramen. I'm dropping my ramen noodles in there anyway. They should cook. So I'm gonna cover that and I'm gonna cook it for about 5 minutes. It's like a minute later and it turned itself off even though there's water on the bottom. I mean, there appears to still be water on the bottom unless it's gone. So I just poured more water into it. Like there's plenty of water. Unless the temperature of this just got too hot, so it's going to stay off for a while until it cools down enough to turn back on. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Even though I did put cool water in it. There it goes, it just turned back on. I don't know if you could see it, but it has spit out quite a bit of water along the bottom. So there's a lot of water being kicked out again. Overall, I would say this is not a recommended cooking method at all. It's been another minute or two and the appliance just shut itself off again. And it's been about 5 minutes in total since I put the noodles inside the pot. So I'm just going to be super careful and move this over. Let's open this up and let's take a look at what's going on inside here. So the noodles, I mean, they're still a bit firm. They're not totally cooked yet. They definitely need more time. So I'm actually just going to let them sit here in this hot water. And they should continue to soften up. I'm going to turn off this appliance. I'm going to set a 5-minute timer and then I'll be back in 5 minutes and we'll check on the ramen again. Okay, it's been 5 minutes and the ramen is looking much better. Much better. I'm going to add part of the seasoning packet and stir it in. And I just realized that I forgot to add vegetables to this. I wanted to add some greens and some other vegetables that I had, and I totally forgot. Oh well. Oh well, I'll just eat it plain. So here's my ramen soup. It actually made a really big bowl. I'm surprised at how much it made. I'm gonna give it a try. The noodles are soft, and the broth is definitely hot, but I would not recommend this method of cooking. I'm gonna add a few drops of this chili oil, and I just added the rest of the seasoning packet. They give you 2 little peas here. And so that's how you can make ramen in a pot on top of an egg boiler. I definitely would not recommend this method at all. It was really messy, potentially dangerous, and it really did not work as well as it should have. But this was an experiment, and I just made this video so you don't have to waste your time trying this method if you think about it. So hope this video was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.